Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to cook a very special vegetable. It is nothing but Karela or bitter gourd. Many people don't like Karela because it is bitter. But the way we make this Karela, whoever doesn't like bitterness in the bitter gourd will not even taste that bitterness. So now, for making this Karela, what I have taken 6 Karelas. I have scraped off the skin. You can do it with a knife or you can do it with a peeler. This way. Then I have cut the Karela into thin slices, not very thick, not very thin. And please see that there are no seeds. Take young Karelas, and if you see seeds inside, remove them. Add a little salt. Little nice salt to it, because this salt will be removing it off, or rather washing it off later on. Mix the Karela, massaging it with all the salt nicely and firmly, and leave the Karela with the salt for about half an hour. By doing this, what will happen is the Karela starts losing its water, and in that water some more bitterness comes out. I have taken jeera, cumin, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and 2 pinches of Asafoetida or Hing, what you call. Then here I have half a teaspoon of haldi, half a teaspoon of, not even half a teaspoon, little less than half a teaspoon of chili powder, and half a teaspoon of Garam Masala. Then I have the sultanin or the rosinen, what you call darak, a spoonful. I have a spoonful of cashew nuts. You can use broken ones. I have a spoonful of coconut cumin or desiccated coconut, and a spoonful of small finely cut jaggery. Here I have taken 2 such onions and about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, and of course salt to taste. And at the same time, I'll be telling you all where I got this recipe from. In the original recipe, onion, ginger and garlic and turmeric is not used because it is a Kachi recipe, and most of the Kachis and the Marwadis who cook this recipe are Jains, and they do not eat anything which grows under the ground. So now, as the story goes, where I learned this recipe from. I learnt it from a Kachi lady, a very sweet person called Manju, and she not only taught me this whole recipe, she sent this to me at home to taste it. Try it out. It is a fantastic recipe. We start this recipe exactly like Manju Ben taught me. first goes in the oil. And then start your stove on a high flame for the oil to be a little hot, or your hot plate. At this time, you can add all your onions to it. Now, this is the point when the onions are little glazed and very little pink. We add the mustard, the jeera and the Asafoetida to it, or Hing. And along with that, we add turmeric, red chili powder, Garam Masala and ginger garlic. Mix well. Now to this we add this Karela, which was salted and left on the side. I have removed all the water which has come out, washed it 2 times with cold water. In spite of that, if you put your finger and taste it, it is still a little salty. So when you add salt, take care. And put the Karela on middle heat, your stove or your hot plate. Leave it on middle heat for a little while. And wait till the Karela is a little soft. After every few minutes, make it a point to remove the lid and turn it, and in the same oil with its own juice, you will see that it is cooking. See that it doesn't burn. It is still little time for it to cook. We shall cover it up again and check it once again after a few minutes. So after some time, remove the lid once again, and it is nice and dry, on the verge of finishing cooking. This is the time when we add all of these inside. Remember, do not take the cumin or desiccated coconut too much, otherwise that would make the whole dish very dry. This Karela, after it is cooked, is best eaten with bagara dal. Taste for salt and then add a very little salt accordingly and mix it. Cook this dish with lots of love, straight from the heart, and you will find that the bitterness of the gourd or the Karela is further reduced. We cover up the pan with a lid for a couple of minutes so that it gives time for jaggery to melt and the Karela to take the sweetness from the jaggery, little sweetness from the raisins, the cashew cooks inside, and the coconut along with everything is also roasted in it because we have not added any water. Remove the lid, and this is how the Karela should look. It is almost cooked. This is the time when we add some freshly washed and chopped coriander to it. If you do not have Gourd or Jaggery at home, go ahead and use little sugar. There is not going to make any difference in the taste. After mixing, we cover it up. Only for 2 minutes in this bowl. It looks absolutely gorgeous and delicious, and there is no need to garnish it with anything now, as you can see the nuts, you can see the raisins, you can see the coriander on top of it. So just enjoy this dish, Karela Masala. I would name it Manjubain Mulchan style. So folks, thanks for watching this video. Until we meet again, good and happy cooking. Bye bye, au revoir, and auf Wiedersehen.